Hey Codzzys, welcome back. Today, we're finishing our prompt optimizer project. We're adding some powerful business features you've learned about. Defensive prompting, feedback evaluation, a prompt library, and conversation export. Let's get these features live. Alright, so we're back at our starter code. So we've done all the previous implementations, and what's currently missing is the module 4 ones. So it's very exciting. We're going to finish this right now. First of all, let's go to the main.py, and I'm just going to update two things. First of all, I'm going to update my system prompt. I've added the system instruction start and end right here, and some important rules that it should not follow anything other than these system instructions. This is usually not necessary nowadays because the current LLMs of today are smart enough to identify the system prompts when you pass them as system prompts to the LLMs. But in case you're using an older LLM or a local one that does not differentiate between system prompt and user prompt, and you have to make it so obvious so that they cannot be overwritten, you can do that. Next, I'm going to enable the defensive prompting just so that when it's actually at the very bottom is enabled, it will sanitize the input. And this is a very small function. It does very basic sanitizing. It just looks for patterns like ignore, previous, or above, or all, forget everything, all, or previous, another system prompt, for example, or assistant, and colon, or you are now something. So it's going to try to look for those and try to basically avoid these patterns in order to prevent the user from manipulating your LLM. Right now I've done those and I'm going back to the README and Alt-C to mark it as complete. As always, if you want to test them, you're going to cd backend and then run python main.py, and in the front end you're going to just open with live server. Now we're going to do the second one, enable feedback evaluation in both the backend and the front end. So I'm going to the backend, I'm searching for that, and I'm going to enable it by making it true. And in the front end, I'm going to also enable it as well by setting it from false to true. And what this does is actually, if it's enabled, is going to show a thumbs up and a thumbs down buttons that the user can click in order to collect feedback. Now, these don't do that much. We just store them in the database, but in a more realistic way, you could just change your prompt a little bit and have another version and then compare the thumbs up and thumbs down between the two versions of your prompt, and then you can optimize your prompt accordingly. Now let's go back over here and we're going to Alt-C to check it, and it's just going to show a thumbs up and thumbs down button in the front end. Now we're going to enable the prompt library. I'm going to the back end, I'm searching for that, and we're going to actually set it to true. Same for the front end, I'm going there and I'm going to set it to true as well. And what this does is it actually shows you two buttons, a button that views the library and a button that can save a prompt to the library. Now I'm going to mark this as complete, and lastly we're going to enable the conversation export. So I'm going to the back end and I'm going to search for that, and I'm going to set it to true. Then I'm heading for the front end and I'm searching for it as well, and I'm setting it to true as well. Now what this does is it actually shows you a button, export conversation, which when you click it is going to export this conversation to your computer. Now don't forget to mark this as complete as well and go to your source control, commit your code, and congratulations, you finished the project. Let's actually take a look at this. I'm going to cd backend and then I'm going to python main.py. And in the front end, I'm going to right click, open with live server, and then that opens. And then we have the export conversation, view library, and save to library. And we also have, if we just said, let's just say generate an article about AI. It's going to make it better a little bit. And once it returns the response, we're going to see a thumbs up and thumbs down buttons. Yes. Now we can just have any feedback. Let's just say detailed prompt, whatever feedback we have. And then it's recorded. Awesome work, Codzzys! You've built a powerful asset for your portfolio. Next up, we'll recap Module 4 and get ready for your capstone project, building an AI character.